That night, Lily heard her parents say something that would change her life forever. "We can't stay together anymore." The next morning, Lily woke up to the sound of a suitcase. She quietly opened her bedroom door. Her father was leaving. Lily didn't understand. She ran toward him and held onto his hand. "Daddy, where are you going?" Her father looked down at her. His eyes were filled with sadness. "I'm just going away for a little while, sweetheart." Lily believed him. She didn't know that this wasn't a goodbye for a few days. It was the beginning of a life she would never recognize again. That afternoon, Lily walked into her father's room. But something felt different. His clothes were gone. His shoes were gone. Even his favorite chair was empty. Lily stood there quietly, holding the teddy bear he had given her years ago. Then she noticed something on the table. An old family photograph. She picked it up. It was a picture of the three of them, before everything changed. Lily pressed the photograph against her chest. And for the first time, she wondered if her family would ever be together again. Months passed. Lily still hoped her father would come home. But one weekend, her mother took her to visit him. When Lily walked through the door, she saw a woman sitting beside her father. Her father introduced her gently. "This is Emily." Lily looked at them, then quietly looked down at the old family photograph in her hands. She didn't say anything, but inside, something broke. Her father had a new home, a new life, and Lily began to wonder, where do I belong now? Lily thought her mother would always be there for her. But slowly, her mother's life began to change too. One evening, Lily sat quietly on the stairs, and watched her mother talking to a new man. Her mother looked happy, but Lily didn't feel happy. She looked down at the old family photograph in her hands. Once, that photograph had been her whole world. Now, everyone in it seemed to have a new life. Everyone except her. Lily quietly whispered, "Mom, are we still a family?" A few weeks later, Lily's father came back. But this time, he wasn't alone. He had a new wife, and a completely different life. Lily stood quietly near the doorway, holding her little teddy bear. She looked at her father and waited for him to say, "Come with me, Lily." But he didn't. He simply looked at her, and then looked away. Lily didn't cry. She just stood there, holding the teddy bear a little tighter. For the first time, she began to wonder, if Dad has a new family, where do I belong? After that day, Lily slowly disappeared from her father's new life. At first, he promised he would visit. He promised he would call. But the calls became fewer. The visits stopped completely. Lily waited, and waited. Her mother was struggling too. Their home was gone, and they had nowhere safe to stay. One evening, Lily watched her mother pack their last few belongings into a suitcase. She hugged her teddy bear tightly. She didn't understand why they had to leave. She only knew one thing: the home she once called hers was gone. That night, the city felt colder than ever. Lily walked beside her mother, carrying her little teddy bear. They had no home to return to. No warm bed waiting for them. No father coming to pick them up. They walked for hours until her mother finally stopped beneath a streetlight. She looked at Lily, then looked away, trying to hide her tears. Lily didn't complain. She didn't ask for toys. She didn't ask for a new home. She simply held her teddy bear and whispered, "Mom, where are we going?" Her mother hugged her tightly. But she had no answer. That night, Lily slept in a place she had never seen before. It wasn't her bedroom. There were no family pictures on the walls. No familiar toys beside her bed. And no father coming to say goodnight. Lily curled up on the small bed, holding her teddy bear tightly against her chest. Her mother sat beside her and gently brushed the hair away from Lily's face. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Lily looked at her mother. She didn't know what to say. So she simply reached out, and hugged her. That night, two people who had lost almost everything held each other and tried to sleep. Neither of them knew how much harder tomorrow would be. The next morning, Lily woke up and noticed something was wrong. Her mother was sitting quietly beside her. She looked exhausted. Then she took Lily's hands and held them tightly. "Sweetheart, sometimes life doesn't go the way we want." Lily didn't understand. "Are you leaving me too?" Her mother's eyes filled with tears. "No, Lily, I will always love you." But that day, her mother had to leave to find work and a place where they could stay. Lily was told she would only be alone for a little while. She believed her mother. She always did. But as the door slowly closed, Lily had no idea that she was about to face the hardest chapter of her life. Lily watched her mother walk away. She stood at the door, waiting for her to turn around. But she didn't. Lily waited 10 minutes, then an hour. Then the sun began to disappear. Every time a car passed by, Lily looked up, hoping it was her mother. But it never was. She hugged her teddy bear tighter. For the first time in her life, Lily was completely alone, and that night, she learned what it felt like to wait for someone who might never come back. At first, Lily was too scared to ask anyone for help. But hunger changes you. One evening, she stood outside a small bakery and watched people carrying warm food home. Her stomach hurt. She looked down at her teddy bear, then quietly held out her hand. "Could I please have something to eat?" Some people walked past without noticing. Others looked away. But then, one woman stopped. She looked at Lily's tired face, and asked, "Sweetheart, where is your mother?" Lily lowered her eyes. "I don't know." And for the first time, someone realized that this little girl wasn't simply lost. She had been left behind. Lily had almost stopped believing that anyone cared. Then a woman stopped beside her. She gave Lily a warm bag of food and gently asked, "Where is your family, sweetheart?" Lily looked down at her teddy bear. "My mom left, and my dad has another family." The woman could see the pain in Lily's eyes. She didn't walk away. Instead, she sat beside Lily and promised, "We're going to find your mom." For the first time in a long time, Lily felt a tiny bit of hope. The next day, they finally found Lily's mother. When Lily saw her, she ran straight into her arms. Her mother held her tightly and whispered, "I'm so sorry, Lily." Lily cried against her mother's shoulder. She had lost her home. She had lost the life she once knew. But she hadn't lost everything. Because someone had stopped, someone had listened, and someone had cared. Lily's story left one simple message. A child should never have to wonder, "Do I still belong somewhere?" Every child deserves to know, "You are loved. You are wanted. You are not alone."